Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know about you, but I consider personal responsibility one of the cornerstones of a person's character. That means if you're self-reliant and you're responsible for the actions and the behavior you employ in a society or whatever, and don't try to shift responsibility, that's a big thing. Therefore, if I have the right to do certain things, I do it, and then I have the responsibility of whatever I've done. I can't impose on others, and I can suggest, I can recommend. Now, this article that I have here is talking about the Russians who burn natural gas instead of somehow, I don't know exactly what the Western countries are advising or recommending the Russians would do with that. As you know, some European countries, the European Union, impose sanctions on Russia and on Russia's natural gas. Therefore, according to these guys, Russia lost some markets where they can distribute their gas. And since they were banned, or technically, they are sanctioned in Europe, which is a big market, they have to scramble to find other markets where they can sell that gas. Now, this didn't happen in a second, it happened in a few months, but still, it's a big market, and the Russians are struggling to find other markets, especially on, when you have the distribution lines already settled. The Russians are not able to find, according to a BBC report, are not able to find the distribution markets that they need. So they have a surplus of natural gas that can't do anything with it. And this report states that the Russians are simply burning the natural gas. So the European Union doesn't get Russian natural gas. It needs natural gas. They imposed sanctions on themselves while they imposed the sanctions on Russian gas. The Russians scrambled to get their gas sold somewhere, and what are they going to do? They couldn't find the markets, according to this report, therefore they're just burning it. And the Europeans are upset about it. So let's see what's going on here. This article comes from Business Insider from August 26, 2022. Russia is burning $10 million a day of natural gas, usually destined for Germany, before Moscow choked off supply, the report says. They say now that instead of sending the 100% or Nord Stream 1 to Germany, which is right now at 20%, the rest, they're burning it. So the Russians actually probably artificially switch it to 20% flow to Germany, and the rest of 80, not having a market, they just burn it. So that's not fair. All right, Russia is burning off large amounts of natural gas worth $10 million each day, the BBC reported. The gas would previously have been exported to Germany via the Nord Stream 1 pipeline, experts say. Well, why don't you open the Nord Stream 2 pipeline? How about that, if Nord Stream 1 pipeline has problems? And we know why. It's because the Americans told them, hey, you're bad dudes if you keep it open. So how about you don't have gas coming from Germany, from Russia, and you, on the other hand, show your virtue that you have. Now, Russia is burning off huge amounts of natural gas that would otherwise have gone to Germany before the Ukraine war, upended European energy markets, according to a BBC News report. A plant near St. Petersburg is torching off an estimated $10 million of gas each day, the BBC said Friday, citing analysis from Rystad Energy. The gas would previously have been exported to Germany via the Nord Stream 1 pipeline, it said, but Moscow has slashed gas flows to Europe, cutting the Nord Stream 1 capacity to 20% in July. It now plans to shut the pipeline down entirely for 3 days of unplanned maintenance starting Wednesday. The flares are at the Potovaya liquefied natural gas near the start of the pipeline near the border with Finland, per the BBC. It's burning around 4.34 million cubic meters of gas each day, Rystad analysis showed. Moscow has sought to choke off Europe's gas supplies in apparent response to Western economic and energy sanctions brought in after its invasion of Ukraine. This paragraph goes to the start of this video when I was talking about personal responsibility. So if you make decisions, the consequences of those decisions, you have to take responsibility of them, which is, if I impose sanctions on you, there will be some consequences, and that's my responsibility to live with the consequences that I created. And I'm going to explain why. A lot of people say we don't have gas in Europe because the war in Ukraine and the Russians attack Ukraine. Well, that's not true. That's part of it, but it's not even the core issue here. The core issue is here: who gave an order for the gas not to come to your country? Was the Russians? No, it was your weasel politicians who decided to get involved in a problem, an issue which is between two sovereign countries, an issue that was unresolved, and Germany was part of the signatory of the Minsk agreements in 2014 as guarantors that they will make Ukraine follow the steps of the Minsk agreement. Once they signed that document, it became international law. That's how it goes. And since 2014, 2015, 2022, the Ukrainians did not do crap. And then the guarantors failed to help or to do their part in this, which is Germany part of it. Then when the Americans, I was about to say, when the Russians started their invasion, war, special military operation, however euphemism, whatever you want to use, in Ukraine, to defend their citizens, their connationals, Russian population in East Ukraine, there was attacked by the Ukrainian military over there, and the guys were fighting the invaders because they didn't recognize the 2014 overthrow of the Yanukovych legitimate democratically elected government. So when they invaded, everybody in the West said, oh my God, we're going to impose sanctions. And they decided to do that, to impose sanctions. Without them starting the imposing sanctions, the Russian gas would have flown 100% through Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2. So that's who made the decision. If you take that decision out of the equation, which is we're going to impose sanctions on Russian gas, the Russian gas would be flowing right now at the same capacity and more during the Nord Stream 2. So personal responsibility, consequences, you got shafted in your ass. So let's go and see further here. What else are these guys crying? They're going to cry about the environment or something. Alright, so this plunged the continent into an energy crisis. So the invasion of Ukraine plunged the continent into an energy crisis. Not their decision. Self-decision has sent benchmark gas prices soaring to record highs. Dutch TTF natural gas futures have risen 264% since June 13. Germany, which Europe's largest economy, has felt the energy crunch in particular. Its electricity prices have skyrocketed over 600%, 600, in the year to July, and its factory costs are rising at their fastest rate since at least 1949, Second World War, and industries struggle to find alternative fuels. So, I have another article talking about the same issue, and they talk about the problem with the environment if they're burning the gas. Well, I don't think the Russians give up anymore about that. I think it's one of the, if there's on the list anyway. So this is, the Russians are burning that, and then the thing is, why don't you mind your own business and you support your consequences, or you know, this is what you did. And yeah, the Russians are playing games, probably, possibly, most likely. I'm not certain. They give all kind of reasons why, you know, they how to call it, cut the capacity, the transfer of gas from Russia to Germany to 20%. They give all kind of reasons and so on, but it's coincidental? Yes. That's why maybe it is, maybe it's not. But you have Nord Stream 2. So maybe they want you to say that. There were some voices in Germany saying, oh, well, we should open Nord Stream 2 at least temporarily. The thing is, you can't just say to the other side what you're going to do, and the other side should just accept what you're going to say. Let's say, hey, Russia, can you open the Nord Stream 2? And Russia should say, yes, we're going to give you 100%. No. Can we open it? And the Russians will be, what? Say what? What? I can't hear you. Hello. So even if the talks are in Germany, in Bundestag, there were some voices, some parties talking about, I don't know, New Germany, something, I can remember the party, saying, oh, we should reopen it temporarily. Yeah, okay, maybe you want to open it, but is the gas going to come towards you? What if the other guys say, no, man, no, you know what? We don't do whatever you want. But, I don't know, they burn $10 million of worth of natural gas every day instead of giving it to you. So they can afford doing that. It's like me and you know, you don't take my money. It's if I want to burn them in the backyard on my fire pit over there and drinking some wine in front of the fireplace made with US dollars because you don't take my dollars anymore to buy stuff from you. That's my deal. That's my thing. It's my stuff, and you make your decisions. If you make decisions to accept my US dollar bills, then I will not burn them, and I will use them to buy stuff from you. Personal responsibility, boy. Thank you very much for being with you again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.